Hey guys, I'm back. I've built the canal. Is that a slime? Dang you, slimes, go away! Okay, anyways, ignore the slimes. So you have this canal all around the edge. So the next part is you have to get water and signs, which are in here. Water and signs, and you have to make all the slimes go to one corner. So I'm just going to pick this corner. It doesn't matter which corner you go to. So I'm going to take this corner, and I'm going to dig down so that it is 3 deep. So now it is 3 by 3 by 3. And in the middle, I am going to place a half slab, and then the blocks underneath it, I am going to get rid of them. So in one corner, you're going to build this sort of structure right here. A 3-block gap with a half slab in the middle, and the blocks underneath it deleted. And then on the edges around the half slab, you're going to put signs. And this is going to be where the slimes get split into smaller ones, and I will explain what that does later. But for now, we're going to go ahead and do the canals. So in the corner opposite that hole you just made, you're going to take a bucket of water, and you're going to put it in the corner, because you don't want any slimes to get stuck and have to go all the way around from that corner over to here. So now you may be wondering how we're going to get the slimes to stay on this level all the way over to that corner. We're going to be using a modified design of Ethos mob extender, and all it is you break out these 4 blocks. We're going to be using stairs for this because small slimes will get stuck in anything that is not a stair. And what you're going to do is you're going to put stairs here, and you're going to put signs here to stop the water flow, like that. So you'll see the water flow still flows over here. You're going to put water underneath it, and you are going to put a sign row again right here, and then you are going to put water here, and that will continue the water another 8 blocks. And you're going to do this on both sides, and then at the corner, I will come back and demonstrate what to do on a corner. But for these ones, you don't need another sign. You just need to break out these 4 blocks, stairs, sign row here, if I can click the done button, lag, sign rows there, water, 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 water. And that will be a continuous uninterrupted current, and it will push all the slimes along. So on the corners, let's go ahead and on the corners, what you're going to do is on the sign row, you're going to do, actually, I will show you when I get there, and I'll go ahead and do that on camera. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Sign, sign, sign. Water, water. Stair, stair, stair. And more signs. There we go. And you're going to put water there and continue on. So right here, you'll notice you need to go around the corner. If you were to go 4 blocks, that's actually perfect. So let's go ahead and dig 4 blocks out on this. Actually, I dug that one too close. So 4 blocks out like this, and you'll have stairs. There we go. So water, and you will have signs here, here, and here. But for this one, you are not going to put it on all 3 because you want the water to curve. You're only going to put it on that one. And now you'll see the water flow curves around the corner correctly. If you put it there, you'll notice that these 2 spots simply push to the side, which means you will not have any mobs that go there, but now you get pushed to the side, and this is what you want. So you're going to do this for both the corners, and you're going to build this canal all the way down to that hole over there. So once I have done that, I will be back. So I will see you in a second. Hey guys, I'm back. I've gone ahead and I have built the rest of the water canals. So you'll see that there is a unbroken stream all the way from this corner down both sides all the way over to this hole over here. So now what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and make it so that no slimes will be able to fall and take damage when they fall in, because we don't want slime balls to just gather up right here on these stairs where they can't go anywhere. So what we're going to do is this next part is very wood intensive. I warn you right now. You're going to lose some spawn space, but what you're going to do is, first off, you are going to build a wall all the way up and 4 above your last pad right here. The reason for this is, since tall slimes can jump so far, they can actually jump and get out before they get in. So like a slime that was on top would jump and go and land out here, which you really don't want. You don't want them to escape your trap. So the next thing you're going to do is build a wall all the way up, all the way around. And if you dug this out, then the wall should be there. But that is something that I will do. I will be right back once I have done that, so I will see you in a couple seconds. Hey guys, I'm back, and I have built the whole big structure surrounding it, and I built it out of glowstone just for fun. You can build out of stone if you want. The glowstone in here will provide enough light, but I just think it looks awesome having an enclosure out of glowstone. So now the slimes are all going to fall in the canal, but now we have the issue of any slime that falls over a certain height, like if a slime were to fall from here, if I switch to survival and I jump down, you'll take damage. Now you don't want that, because the miniature slimes will instantly die if they take any damage. So this is where you need a lot of wood, because what you're going to do is you're actually going to build a sign layer across this entire flat area here and a sign wall around the edge. So it'll actually be like this, and the sign wall will be right here, and there will be a sign floor so that the mobs can still fit through it. I think you'll understand it a little better once it's built, so I'll go ahead and build that. Now this will take a lot of wood, and it will take you a lot of time. So if you're looking for an easy build, you can modify this design a little bit so that these water canals are just instant death points that you walk through and collect all the slime balls, but that's up to you to do that. And so for right now, I'm going to go ahead and build all of these walls out. So I will be back in a couple seconds. And I'm back. So you can probably see better what I was trying to illustrate. It is a complete unbroken, although it was broken right there, unbroken sort of floor. So no water can go underneath and no water can go out to the sides. So this is going to be how we keep the slimes from dying when they fall. As they will fall and they will hit this signs, which will be holding up water, which I'm actually going to go ahead and place right now. All you're going to do to place water is you're just going to go to the side and place water all the way around it. What this will end up doing is keeping slimes from dying when they fall in. So there's just water flow, and then continue on spam clicking and fill the whole thing with water. And as you can see, it's already starting to fill up itself a little bit because of how the water is placed. It'll start to fill itself up a bit. And placing, I'm getting horrible FPS. And the last row, go ahead and fill it up. And that should be so you can see there's just a pool of water. And now, if I were to jump from a high level, let's say this level, just for the heck of it, I'm going to change to survival. I'm going to jump. No damage. And since slimes cannot swim, they cannot take advantage of the fact that these are unable. And these are only 2 blocks up. None of the slimes will spawn because they'll all get a brief breather down here, where there's a 3-block gap above, the big slimes will get a breather. So none of those slimes will drown before they reach the grinder. So now we're going to go ahead and focus on the grinder. So slimes are 3x3, 2x2, and 1x1 blocks. So what this grinder is going to do is there's only 1x1 spaces around the edge. So only small slimes are going to be able to fit down here. The bigger slimes will get stuck up here on this half slab, which means that small slimes will also be unable to spawn on it, and they will be stuck in the water flow. And you can see this is actually too tall, so I did that a bit wrong. Can I go down any? No. Oh well. To fix this, you will need to... I don't know. I can show you with 2, and just keep in mind big slimes would actually be dying normally. And it is raining, so let's go ahead and stop it from raining. So big slimes would normally be drowning. So go ahead and do that. Water, 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 water. Break that block. So now this is not a 3x3 water as I would like it to be. It is 2x2, so the big slimes will not drown. Actually, I can fill in this area with water, and then they will drown. Yay! I'm not completely ruined. Ah, stop pushing me, water. There. Whoops. Click the sign. What the heck? Where did I place the water anyways? Oh. Thanks for filling that up. Darn it! Yeah, this can get a little bit irritating at times, trying to work with all these signs and stuff. Okay, there we go. I guess I don't care if they get pushed to the side. Yes, I do. I want them to be pushed to that corner. So let's go ahead and do that. So now it is a 3x3 semi thing. So big slimes should drown in this area, and if they don't, then, well, oh well. So for an actual one, you'll want to build it up one higher. So I said 6 is the layer you want to start this one on, I believe. And yes, you're going to want to build it starting on layer 7. But, so we're actually almost done. The main part that's left is getting the slimes out from the grinder, out to where you can actually use them. So what we're going to do is you're going to put water in this corner, because that's the corner that faces the mob trap. You're going to put water in that corner, and being careful to choose a block that doesn't have a sign on it. You're going to dig out 2 blocks, I believe is enough. Yes. So 2 blocks, and then you're going to need ladders. Slimes can climb ladders, which is kind of strange, but slimes can spawn ladders. But only if there's a 1 block gap in where they're going to be swimming. So what you're going to do is you're going to put ladder here, and that will bring them up to here. And then you don't need to get in here anymore, so you can put a block. So now, slimes will be coming out of this area, and they will be climbing this ladder up to here. So now you want to get it 24 blocks away, so let's go ahead and just make a simple water elevator, and if it is 3 tall, it will go 24 blocks away. So let's go ahead and do that by going 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So this is 8 blocks to the first drop off. And I'm going to be building this with as minimal resources as I can. The rest of this will be built on camera. There's no more heavy material intensive parts. So the very first block where you're going to put water is actually going to be on top of the ladder system. So ladder, 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 the water is going to go right there. And this means when slimes come up, they will immediately be pulled to the side by water. And let's go ahead and just for fun use glass so we can see them all swimming through and laugh at them as they are stuck. So glass all the way down like that, and then you're going to go down 1, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's another 8. Oops. So this is 16 blocks right there, and it's just going to be a continuation. And the reason you're moving it 24 blocks away is so that slimes will spawn at all times within the way. So there's another 8 blocks, and like this. And you don't want to put a block right there, because if you do, slimes will not be able to get through. So you want to make that little structure like that. If you're covering it, you don't really need to cover it. I'm going to actually make a door lower down, so I'm going to seal this in to seal the mob trap. And then we need one more, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We need one more row. And then we're going to just put them into a drowning trap and demonstrate the fact that slimes cannot spawn at all by making the drowning trap 1 block deep. And some of you guys may be laughing at me saying, haha, no slimes can drown in a 1 block deep area. Yes, they can. I will prove it to you. Slimes can die in a 1 deep area. It's actually quite funny because they just get stuck. So slimes will die in that. It doesn't seem like it, but it's true. So it's fun to laugh at the slimes as they die. So that is the slime farm completed. So I'm going to go ahead and turn it on. Just go ahead and switch to normal and see if we get any spawns. And we have. There are 3 slimes in there at the moment. So let's go ahead and go in there and see where they are. I hear a big slime right there. So just to make it a little more interesting, I'm going to go ahead and spawn some slimes to provide some interest. So there's a bunch of slimes. They'll all swim. They'll all eventually end up coming over and into the drowning area, which I'll go ahead and stand in just because. So they come in, get stuck, and all of them should be drowning, hopefully. Hopefully the big slimes are drowning. Yes, they are. So big slimes will drown in this. So let's go ahead and, whoa, lag. This will lag your computer a bit. I don't remember where I came in. Break a hole through. So you can see there's at least one at the end. So I just cut through the wall because I'm a boss like that. So there's at least one slime. How many slimes are there? 5? 5 slimes? So you can see the slimes are just stuck here, and it just died. So slimes get stuck, and you can see there's actually 55, 56 mobs over that way. Oops, I did not intend to kill that slime. So the slimes will all get carried into a 1-by-1 pit where, let's go ahead and clear my inventory and see how many slime balls I get. So there's still 72 mobs to go. Lag, it went to 1 FPS. So you can see the slimes are just stuck. This is a 1 block deep pool of water. There's no way that they can jump out of it. It's really funny because they just sit there and they can't jump out of it. And I can just sit in it and laugh at them. Whoa, I don't want a slime egg. It looks like that slime's jumping around. How did you get out? Ah, they're all escaping! No! It's the rage of the slimes! Seal them in, seal them in! No, no! No! Slimes! Stop! No! Place this, place. They're all getting out because they're jumping out. As they get out. Place the glass block, please. You know what? Fine. I'll just do it a different way. Lag. Computer. Lag. The slimes have escaped. It is the anarchy of the slimes. There. Okay, no more slimes can escape. So let's see how many slime balls are in there. So that was 67 and 39, and it looks like it's slowed down a bit in terms of how many slimes are coming. So let's see how many slimes are actually in the drowning pit. Sounds like quite a few. Yep, so you can see that the slimes just break up and end up going that way. And there's a few spawning. And when you get a big slime, you'll know it because you'll get a huge outburst of small slimes. But I'm starting to ramble, so I'm going to go ahead and say that's how you build a slime farm and how you let slimes run wild. And just a simple little drowner to kill the slimes. You could also turn this into an XP farm just by getting rid of this water and making this block right here a half block on the ceiling. So you would place it facing like that. And then you can punch them through the half block and get XP from it. So I'm going to go ahead and call an episode. Thank you guys for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll see you guys in the next video.